हेलो शिवम, नमस्ते।
नमस्ते सर।
कैसे हो आप?
बढ़िया, सबसे ही बोलता हूँ।
सो आप जब बोलते हो कि बढ़िया, सब सही, सो हाउ यू डिफाइन दैट? व्हाट डज इट मीन?
बढ़िया सब सही मेरे मतलब से, मतलब मैं जब रात में जब सोता हूँ और मुझे नींद आने में 2 मिनट लगते हैं,
वाह,
तो उससे अच्छा और क्या हो सकता है।
बिल्कुल।
कोई टेंशन नहीं है, सुबह उठे आपके हाथ पैर सब सलामत हैं, आप बच्चों को देख रहे हो, वाइफ है साथ में, माँ है घर पे, यू कैन टेक केयर ऑफ योर सेल्फ। इफ़ यू सी फ्रॉम, आप क्या कहते हैं, छोटी छोटी चीज़ों को देखोगे तो आपको लगता है आप बहुत ब्लेस्ड हो,
करेक्ट।
तो सब सही है। हाँ, फिर कभी को ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब बहुत सी चीज़ों की आशा भी होती है, ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ नहीं ये सब भी होना चाहिए, सब भी होना चाहिए, बुरा लगता है, कभी कभार दिन खराब भी होता है, बट अगर आप देखो ओवरऑल सब ठीक है।
ओके, ओके। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, आई थिंक दिस इज अ बिग अचीवमेंट। अगर आप ऐसे बोलते हो ना 2 मिनट्स में आपको स्लीप आ जा रही है,
हाँ।
आई थिंक दीज डेज इट्स एन अचीवमेंट।
जी जी जी
बहुत लोग हैं उनको नहीं, मैं सुनता हूँ, नहीं आती है।
जी जी।
मुझे आ जाती है बिकॉज आई एम प्रीटी मच इन्वॉल्व इन फिजिकल स्पोर्ट्स एंड
राइट राइट।
मेनी अदर
आई
एक्टिविटीज।
थिंक दैट आल्सो हेल्प्स बिकॉज
हाँ,
physically and mentally when you are tired,
या,
and if you don't have any other stress apart from this, it could be somebody is not well, जैसे आपका घर में किसी तबीयत खराब है, आपके ऊपर कोई बैड लोन है, और मे बी यू आर गोइंग थ्रू समथिंग, अगर आपके वो अब उसमें अगर आप नहीं है कुछ तो आप आ जाते हैं कि फिजिकल स्ट्रेस अच्छी चीज़ है मेरे ख्याल से।
यस,
मेंटल स्ट्रेस अप टू सम एक्सटेंट,
करेक्ट।
बट आजकल तो लाइफ स्टाइल ऐसी है
आई थिंक दैट फिजिकल स्ट्रेस हम बात करते हैं बिकॉज फॉर मिलियंस ऑफ इयर्स humans have been living like that we are physically involved. It's just last 50 years, 100 years we are having these kind of
जी
activities.
जी जी
Especially people like us in IT corporate, too much sitting and many artificial stuff which we are facing.
यस यस यस। आई मीन पहले तो हम लोग सब फिजिकली, आपके जितने ज़्यादा ऑटोमेशन आ गया उससे ज़्यादा आपका और क्या, उससे और हम लोग इमूवेबल हो गए,
Right.
बैठे बैठे सब काम हो रहा है। पहले लोग मतलब दूर जाते थे, हमारे अभी भी मुझे याद है, हम लोग जब जहाँ मैं रहता था बरेली में, यूपी में, जहाँ मैं बॉर्न हुआ, तो हम लोग, हमारे घर के आसपास कोई भी, मतलब आपके पानी लेने जाना है, अब जैसे आपको पानी घर में नहीं आ रहा है, जिस दिन पानी बंद है तो आपको दूर जाना पड़ता था वॉक करके,
Correct.
और तो आपको जो भी चीज़ करनी है आपको वॉक करके जाना है, करके आना है। ओके, स्कूटर था घर पे, बट वो फिर स्कूटर हर काम नहीं हो पाता है आपका।
Correct.
तो पहले उससे हम लोग, यार मैं तो 80s का हूँ, हमसे पहले भी तो जितनी जनरेशन है सब उन्होंने बहुत फिजिकली वर्क किया है।
I think that is somewhere more natural way of living, and as we go more so-called modern, I think more artificial stuff, and we are slightly moving away from the cycles of nature
जी जी
somewhere,
जी जी जी
right? Because अब हम पहले था कि sunset हुआ, people have to sleep because there was no electricity and all.
nothing.
So we are sync in with the cycles of nature, and which is I think the more healthier way to exist. And somewhere we have altered those cycles, and that's where we face lot of challenges.
आज भी हैं ऐसे कुछ लोग जो ऐसे जीते हैं।
Right.
मेरा ट्रेनर है जहाँ रहता हूँ मैं, तो वो आता है तो बताता है, वो उसका जो गांव है समवेयर इन एमपी।
अच्छा।
तो आई डोंट नो एग्जैक्ट कि कहाँ पर लोकेशन है, बट वो बोलते हैं कि हमारा जहाँ पर घर खत्म होता है, घर है वहाँ पर आपके पहाड़ी स्टार्ट होते हैं, एंड वहाँ पर वी कैन इजीली साइट अ लेपर्ड और अ टाइगर।
He must be somewhere from the villages near Vindhyachal or Satpura. These are the two main mountain ranges, Vindhyachal and Satpura in MP.
मुझे आइडिया नहीं है एमपी का, क्योंकि बट वो बोलता था कि हमारे वहाँ पर शाम को जैसे टाइम हुआ, साहब ने 7 बजे खाना खा लिया और सो गए, और 4 बजे उठ गए सुबह।
Correct.
तो आपकी लाइफ वैसी बन गई है। और बोले कि हम लोग को सब कुछ है हमारे पास। आज तक हम लोगों ने बाहर से कभी कुछ खरीदा, सब्जी दाल,
करेक्ट,
सब कुछ हम लोग अपने यहाँ बनाते हैं।
कोविड टाइम्स में यही वो लोग सबसे ज्यादा सुखी थे।
हाँ,
राइट।
तो अभी वो
सस्टेनेबल लाइफ स्टाइल।
मैं कभी पूछता हूँ उससे, मतलब क्या मैंने तूने लास्ट टाइम कब स्टार्स देखे थे? मैंने अभी 1 हफ्ते पहले देख के आया हूँ। आपको तो दिखता ही नहीं आजकल स्टार्स।
True, that's true. So now you are an IT professional as well, right?
जी जी।
So just tell me about your profile.
हाँ।
And then maybe about how does a day in a life at your workplace look like for you?
सॉरी थे अगेन
So day in a life,
ओके ओके
like you know how I mean
जी, जी,
in general,
हाँ।
what's your routine
जी
at your
तो
workplace?
मैंने अपना बैचलर इन कंप्यूटर साइंस किया था। उसके बाद फिर मैंने MCA ट्राई किया था इग्नू से कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंस।
Okay.
बट फिर उसके बीच में मतलब हम लोग मतलब क्या कहते हैं मुझे जॉब करनी पड़ी मतलब बिकॉज ऑफ सम फाइनेंशियल इशू और लाइक तो हम लोग मैं जॉब करनी स्टार्ट करी तो पहले तो मुझे IT में जॉब नहीं मिली मतलब जो मुझे चाहता था जो बिकॉज जॉब सीखते हो उसकी जॉब आपको इजीली मिलना मुश्किल है
Correct.
उस स्पेशली जब ग्रेजुएट हुआ था तब 2001 में आपका वो क्राइसिस भी आया था आपका .com क्राइसिस।
Yes.
तो .com क्राइसिस आया था
Right,
तो
okay.
हाँ जी तो उस टाइम जॉब के थोड़ा क्राइसिस चल रहा था तो नहीं मिले थे तो मैंने फर्स्ट जॉब स्टार्ट करी थी एज अ क्या बोलते हैं उसको मैं उसका नाम भूल गया हूँ डेटा क्लीन अप होता है ना आपका जैसे आपके नॉवेल्स ये सब स्कैन होके आती थी एंड यू हैव टू स्कैन कॉपीज को आपको चेक करना सब वर्ड ठीक है नहीं है। अब मैं एग्जैक्ट नाम भूल गया उसका क्या है उस जॉब का नाम क्या था। तो आपको वो जो भी स्कैन कॉपीज आ रही हैं उसको आपको चेक करना है कोई इसमें अल्फाबेट मिसिंग तो नहीं है। जैसे आपका कोई भी वर्ड लिखा हुआ उसमें कोई प्रिंटिंग में सॉरी स्कैनिंग में कोई मिस्टेक तो नहीं हो गई है वो स्कैनिंग मिस्टेक है तो उसको करेक्ट करके then it goes to the QA and then it goes for a digital print or whatever sorry digital copy of it। तो ऐसे स्टार्ट किया देन मैं रियलाइज़ हुआ कि ठीक है पैसे कमाना स्टार्ट कर दिया हम लोग लाइफ में ठीक है ज़्यादा नहीं था उस टाइम सैलरी 1200 रुपये थी स्टार्ट की थी जब इट वॉज 2003-4 ऐसे कुछ था। फिर मैंने लगा कि यार मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ ये तो मतलब बहुत ही मतलब मेरे कहीं कोई डायरेक्शन नहीं है इसमें मैं फिर मैंने एक कोर्स ज्वाइन किया। आई वाज इन कैलकाटा तो मैंने वहाँ पर एक कोर्स ज्वाइन किया। कोर्स में मैंने कुछ सर्टिफिकेट्स अपने अचीव किए। उसके बाद मुझे जॉब मिली थी आपकी ऑनलाइन लॉटरी का क्या कहते हैं ऐसे करते करते IBM में फिर IBM से मैं तरक्की किया। तो अभी तो मैंने डिफरेंट फील्ड में काम किया है IT में। अभी मैं एज ए इंजीनियरिंग मैनेजर एक मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी में जॉब कर रहा हूँ। ऑफिस मेरा टर्की में है बट यहाँ मैं इंडिया में रिमोटली वर्क करता हूँ। 15 साल के ऊपर एक्सपीरियंस है। डिफरेंट कल्चर के साथ काम किया है। डिफरेंट पीपल बहुत कुछ सीखा है उससे जो मेरे क्या कहते हैं जो अपने जो एक दिमाग माइंडसेट था अबाउट पीपल आउटसाइड इंडिया बहुत चेंज हुआ व्हेन आई वेंट अब्रॉड
About Indians.
about other culture। तो ये सब है। तो अभी इंडिया में हूँ वापस आया हूँ 1 साल पहले। यही चल रहा है।
So how does a day in a life look for you these days?
सो मेरा जैसे ऐसे बताया कि मैं टर्की टीम है मेरी टीम टर्की की है तो 2.5 आवर्स हम लोग आइड है उनसे टाइम में। तो मैं दिन स्टार्ट होता है अराउंड 11:30-12 स्टार्ट होता है डे विद अ मीटिंग विद अ टीम। I'm blessed with the team that I have a very nice team so people are good by heart and we decide on the task we did yesterday and what are the challenges and how we are going with the deadline. That's it. For me as a manager I just see that everything is going smoothly. I don't do micromanagement and wherever the help required during the day I go in a meetings and if I have some I do one-to-one meetings with my colleagues my team members and I make sure that system runs smoothly and I talk to business people to deliver the technology side of the things। So basically मेरा day ऐसे ही रहता है and I finish by it depends sometime I finish 6:30 sometime I finish late 9 but then I have a habit of I also do a side hustle। तो उसमें फिर मैं थोड़ा टाइम देता हूँ तो मेरा यूजुअली डे ख़त्म होता है अराउंड 10-11 बजे कभी कभार ऐसे होता है। तो मैं कुछ ना कुछ पढ़ता रहता हूँ या कुछ ना कुछ करता रहता हूँ। हाँ, ऐसी है।
So, since you have spent so much time in corporate life,
जी।
and like, would you like to share something that you have observed that as a community, as a generation of people in corporate IT stuff, where we are lacking, or you see in terms of these 1, 2, 3 are areas of improvement that as a community or as a generation of IT professionals, that if we focus on that thing, we'll be better in terms of our productivity overall. Like as a not specific to one company, but overall as a generation.
मुझे लगता है कि हम लोग क्वेश्चन पूछना भूल गए हैं। क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछते हम लोग। मतलब
Okay.
हम लोग प्रोग्राम की तरह हम लोग भी रोबोट बन चुके हैं। जो आ रहा है काम कर रहे हैं। हम लोग बहुत टास्क बेस्ड हो गए हैं। एक टीम की तरह काम करना, एक होता है ना, जैसे बहुत सी कंपनी बोलती है एज अ फैमिली है। दे जस्ट इन द वर्ड दे से, बट नॉट रियली।
Okay.
तो हम लोग टास्क, जैसे सपोज टास्क आया, वो टास्क का क्या बिजनेस वैल्यू है, उसका आप एंड यूजर वैल्यू क्या है।
Correct.
So without knowing that, you just start developing because this is what you are supposed to do. But then if you don't see an overall picture,
The overall systemic purview.
once you start seeing the overall picture, then you start growing in your career.
Correct.
If you stay in your confined space, okay, I am a developer, I'll do the development, then you will always stay a developer.
Right. Right.
तो ये मैंने बहुत जगह देखा है,
And
especially
also if you have a better perspective, like bird's eye view, or you have just systemic understanding,
जी
then you can correlate with the why part of the equation very well, and your productivity increases. Also, you can provide several inputs,
जी
right?
जी। और मैंने देखा है कि आजकल हम लोग में क्यूरोसिटी कम हो गई है। हम लोग पहले बहुत जल्दी ग्रो होना चाहते हैं। एक तो मतलब कैरियर लैडर को ऐसे चढ़ जाते हैं कि मतलब बिल्कुल ही मतलब जैसे कोई शॉर्टकट मिल जाए, हम लोग फटाफट पहुंच जाएं ऊपर। ऐसा नहीं है, अभी तक तो नहीं हुआ। आई डोंट नो आगे होगा नहीं होगा, बट इट्स अ डिफिकल्ट पाथ एंड यू हैव टू फेस इट एंड यू हैव टू लर्न अलोंग द वे। तो मुझे लगता है कि लोग जितने भी लोग यंग हैं, उनको ये होना चाहिए कि आप सीखो और मेहनत करो। उसका कोई सब्स्टिट्यूट नहीं है। तो वो हम लोग थोड़ा भूल गए करना। आई थिंक वो हर जगह ही है, इंडिया में भी है, बाहर भी है। जितने भी यंग लोग हैं, सबका ये जनरेशन का ये एक प्रॉब्लम है।
Correct.
बिकॉज उनके लिए वही 10 सेकेंड वीडियो, दैट इज द हाईलाइट। वही है कि हाँ भाई ये सब कुछ इसी में हो जाए बस हम लोगों में।
2020 format.
जी
Forgetting the real test.
हाँ जी।
So if I put this thing into perspective, how I see it, and I'm putting it a bit more generic on a systemic point of view, like there is one concept called 5 dysfunctions of a team. So whenever there is a group of people, there is a team, and they are trying to achieve one endeavor, there is high possibility. It's a sort of a structured format that these 5 dysfunctions will exist. For example, if you are getting any kind of undesired result, it could be in terms of a person who is not performing well, or we see a lot of undesired results, means you see a lot of corruption existing in any organization
जी।
or in government structures.
जी।
So these are undesired results, or maybe your productivity is not up to the mark, or maybe your product is flawed. These are all undesired results.
Yeah.
So if you just go one level deep, you will see, okay, undesired result is happening because somewhere that self awareness is not there. I mean, as you put it rightly,
जी।
ना कि systemic perspective लोग भूल गए।
जी
वो हमारा बस टास्क कर हमें घर जाना है, सैलरी आ जाना है।
बस।
So it's more about the self accountability,
जी।
and not only that, plus peer accountability.
जी।
That level of security. Okay, hey Shivam, I think that's where you can do better. That is self account. That
Yeah.
is peer to peer accountability.
जी।
So I'm accountable for myself, but you are as a teammate, your work as well, so that I can remind you in a constructive way or constructive feedback.
Right.
And if you self accountability and peer to peer accountability.
Right.
you go one level more deeper, you will see somewhere people are not engaging themselves into a fearless conflict, healthy conflicts. They are insecure
हाँ
somewhere deeper down,
वो
that okay, if I say something, it will be so they are very less participative in the team discussions.
जी
They say, okay, boss is right, or something is happening, okay, let's do it.
राइट
So
राइट
somewhere they are not true and honest to themselves. Even sometimes I have observed in the team atmosphere that people are so insecure that if something wrong is happening, which is wrong in long term
हम्म
and will not benefit the organization or the team in the long term, still they say, okay, fine, go with the flow. They won't take a stand. They don't have the spine to take a stand and say, okay, maybe you can say no to boss, or you can question your boss or seniors or teammates why we are doing this.
हाँ
So in democratic approach, I have seen a lot people just go with the flow.
yeah,
They don't take a stand.
हाँ
And somewhere deep down, they are not honest. Somewhere in the deep down. So
या मैं जैसे मेरा है, जैसे मैंने मैंने दोनों साइड देखा है. आई वाज इंजीनियर, नाउ आई एम मैनेजर. सो जब मैं इंजीनियर था तो मैं जब भी कोई डिस्कशन होता था तो जैसे कभी कभार चुप रहना पड़ता था, रहते थे. आई डोंट नो व्हाई बट रहते थे. बट जब मैं मैनेजर बना तो मुझे लगा कि नहीं, मुझे टीम को आगे भेजना है, मुझे टीम को मैं पीछे से देखूंगा एंड सो मुझे उनको वो लीड करेंगे एंड मैं पीछे रहूँगा. तो उस मामले में कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्ट, तो वो जैसे कोई टास्क आया सब एग्जांपल, तो पहले टीम डिस्कस करती थी हमारे, करती है, एंड देन दे कम अप विद सॉल्यूशन. इफ आई फाइंड with my experience, okay, this could lead to some problem, then I say, okay, this is boss, this needs to be taken care of, then okay. Otherwise I don't interfere. But when I was like a engineer, so I've worked with managers who have ego problem. I've worked with managers who are genuine managers, like they are, because you know you can only grow if your manager is growing also. तो तो मैंने फॉर्चुनेटली ऐसे लोगों के साथ काम किया जिन्होंने ग्रो किया, मुझे भी साथ में ग्रो करने का मौका मिला. और ऐसे भी थे जो मतलब बहुत ही ईगो थे, ईगो सेंट्रिक, एंड जो डिजर्व नहीं करते थे वहाँ पहुँचने का, बट दे वर देयर बिकॉज ऑफ सम रीज़न. इट कुड बी पॉलिटिक्स, इट कुड बी समथिंग. तो ऐसा नहीं कि मैंने हमेशा राइट अप्रोच फॉलो करी है. मैंने भी मतलब क्या कहते हैं, बहुत से टाइम किया है कि नहीं मुझे समझ नहीं आया क्या करना है, तो मैंने क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा, जस्ट ब्लाइंडली डू इट. बट आई थिंक इट स्टार्ट्स विद द स्कूलिंग लेवल, बिकॉज यू डोंट क्वेश्चन योर टीचर ऑल्सो.
exactly.
सो
टीचर्स उन लोगों को पसंद ही नहीं करते
पसंद
जो
नहीं.
क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं,
हाँ, तो फिर
क्योंकि
आप
उनका खुद का पुअर इंटेलेक्ट.
जी जी, तो वो जी, तो वो जब स्टार्ट आपके वैसे होता है, it can start from family level also, like starting when you are in kindergarten. तो I think जो नींव बनती है उसी का आप वैसे ही बन जाते हो आप. तो मेरे ख्याल से स्कूलिंग से भी अगर आप क्वेश्चन पूछोगे ना प्रोएक्टिवली, देन ऑटोमेटिकली आपका बिहेवियर ऐसा बन जाएगा कि आप कॉर्पोरेट में आके भी आप क्वेश्चन पूछोगे. हाँ, ऐसा मुझे लगता है.
And I completely agree to this. So there was a time, there was 7 to 8 months, I worked for Isha Foundation. So this is a proper, I worked them as a product manager in their IT staff. So it was an opportunity where you are directly working for a greater cause and the vision of Sadhguru, right? So there I have seen this ability of people, because 90% of the team that you are working with are volunteers. So you have not hired them. You cannot fire them.
Right.
They are fearless. They are bringing a lot of. So it doesn't mean that they are very much professional in what they are assigned with or what they were doing, but they bring a lot of energy and ideas to the table. Now it is up to me how I harness. Right. So I have seen there that once you are not hiring people, and it's more of a voluntary activity from their side, from their perspective, they are asking a lot of questions. They are fearless. There are a lot of healthy conflicts which are happening, and lot of constructive discussions.
Right.
Still, there were democratic approaches and everything, but somewhere I have a feeling that because if you unleash the potential of a human being in some manner, because same people, education is same.
Right.
For a person which I have met, for people I have met there, I'm meeting in corporate offices.
Right.
But I think there is I have to mention this Conway's law. There is something called Conway's law,
What is that?
which says that structures drives behavior.
Right.
So,
Right.
for example, if let's say you are a fighter pilot, okay, you know how to fly a fighter plane.
Okay.
But if I have given you a bicycle, you can only ride and pedal a bicycle. You cannot fly it.
Right.
So that structure
Okay.
constructed your behavior.
Hmm.
Right? Similarly, we go for shopping. You go in a mall, a branded store, you don't bargain. But same, you go to sabji wala, thele wala, roadside, we bargain.
We bargain.
Again, the structure drives your behavior. Similarly, in team structures also, right? You say modern team structures and all that.
Yeah.
Uh, so I think somewhere it has to do with the structures of the corporate, because same people are behaving differently as per my experience, what I have observed in Isha Foundation. And you see a lot of big events like Mahashivratri and all that, all volunteer-led initiatives. But everything is of top class
Yeah.
and happening in time.
जी.
And still, I am trying to observe why this is happening. One thing is for sure, Sadhguru has somewhere unleashed the power of human beings, that when we go somewhere voluntarily, without any expectation, we behave very well, right? Because
Yeah.
it's my will that I am there,
Yeah.
and I do whatever
Yeah.
it takes. I am there. I am performing for a cause, and I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
And days and nights, people are working, and in some of the prime events happens, and they are joyful.
Yeah, because I mean, expectation leads to, I mean, kind of, you become, at the end of the day, because not all expectation comes true, right? So in the end, you get, you lose some, you get some. So जितनी आपकी expectation होगी, उससे आपको रखो ही मत, और नहीं रखोगे तो आप यू विल बी हैप्पी. फॉर एग्जांपल, आप जैसे जैसे आपकी कोई रिलेशनशिप है, अगर आप चाहते हो कि आप उसको प्यार करते हो या जो भी है, वही आपसे ऐसे प्यार करे या आपको अनकंडीशनल प्यार करे जैसे भी है, तो वो एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं गलत है. जैसे बच्चा है, बच्चा आपसे अनकंडीशनल प्यार करता है, कोई इसकी एक्सपेक्टेशन होती है, तो आप एक्सपेक्टेशन अगर आपकी किसी से नहीं रहेगी, सिर्फ अपने आप से रहे, तो यू विल बी बेटर पर्सन, आई गेस. One will be a better person, in my opinion. Expectation, it's a pretty hard thing to do, but if you can do it, one can do it. It will be nicest thing to achieve, I guess. मुझे चाहता हूँ ऐसा नहीं करो, but होती है, ह्यूमन है हम लोग. We expect, like हम जाते हैं, काम करते हैं, तो we expect a bonus, we expect a salary raise. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ नहीं करना चाहिए, ऑब्वियसली करना चाहिए, बट इन ह्यूमन रिलेशनशिप, फॉर हैप्पियर लाइफ, आई थिंक इफ यू डोंट एक्सपेक्ट मच एंड लेट द थिंग्स फ्लो ऑन, let the
Can you please elaborate more? Let the things flow.
I mean,
And by the way, as I observe you, I see you most often in the state of flow. It's like you are an IT professional,
Yeah.
already lot of burden.
जी.
Especially you are an IT professional in India,
जी.
and then you are taking care of your family, many responsibilities.
जी.
You take out time for your fitness.
Yeah.
I play lawn tennis with you as well,
Right.
So I see you you are in a state of flow when
Yeah.
things are happening.
Yeah.
So how is going on? What's your thumb rule?
So thumb rule, actually, there is no rule I follow. It just naturally comes. I mean, so what I mean to say is, like, there's no other option to just follow, go with the flow.
Okay.
Because if for example, if you try to hold a sand in a hand and दबाने की कोशिश करोगे, तो वो बाहर निकल जाएगी, तो फायदा नहीं है उसको. तो वो आप उसको छोड़ दो, जैसा है वो वैसी शेप ले लेगा.
Okay.
पहले बहुत ट्राई किया करने का,
Like trying to control the
कंट्रोल
situation.
सिचुएशन नहीं हो पाएगा, नहीं होता है. क्या कहते हैं, सबसे बड़ा एग्जांपल आपको तब मिलेगा जब व्हेन यू हैव अ किड,
Okay.
सो इट ही और शी विल टीच यू ऑल द लाइफ लेसन्स क्योंकि उनको कंट्रोल करना इज इम्पॉसिबल एंड उनको पता ही नहीं है बाउंड्रीज क्या होती हैं
Okay.
और देन यू जस्ट लेट देम डू वट एवर दे वांट ऑब्वियसली यू हैव टू कंट्रोल देयर एनवायरनमेंट बट you let them do let loose and then you just follow whatever they're doing. ऐसी मेरा कैरियर में भी था. मैं कहा ये करना चाहिए वो करना चाहिए बट फिर अब मैं मेहनत करता रहा बस वो अपने आप होता रहा सब कुछ. ये मुझे ये कभी ये डायरेक्शन नहीं था मेरे मन में कि मुझे ये करना है. बहुत से लोग होते हैं जिनको पता है कि हाँ मुझे हार्वर्ड जाना है या मुझे कैम्ब्रिज जाना है या तो मेरे मन में ऐसा कोई था नहीं. मेरे मन में था कि मैं बस हार्ड वर्क करूँगा क्योंकि मैं ऐसे बैकग्राउंड से आया हूँ कि मेरा कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है हार्ड वर्क के अलावा. तो हार्ड वर्क विथ सिंसियरिटी ऑब्वियसली. आई मीन इफ़ यू आर सिंसियर गुड बाय हार्ट एंड हार्ड वर्किंग आई थिंक there are a lot of example like me people can reach somewhere. I mean there are a lot of gaps in terms of finding nice people in the industry anywhere, be it IT, be it anywhere. Real genuine person because आजकल मिलना मुश्किल है, बहुत मिलते नहीं है. तो मेरा गो विद द फ्लो ऐसे ही है क्योंकि वो उसके मतलब कोई कोई सेटअप नहीं है कोई बिकॉज आई एम नॉट सॉल्विंग अ लेगो पजल. तो इसलिए पता नहीं लाइफ क्या अनफोल्ड करेगी आगे पता नहीं. तो जस्ट
फैमिली वाला पॉइंट टच किया
जी.
लाइक आपने किड की बात करी तो गिव अस सम एग्जांपल लाइक आपने बोला ना वो नोटली बाउंड्री नहीं है
हाँ
किड्स के लिए
हाँ जी हाँ जी
एंड they don't know what is fair, what is right, wrong. So in a way, they don't have upper limit also,
जी
right?
हाँ.
Which is an amazing thing for a human being.
Right.
So आप कुछ example बताइए and how after the birth of your kid, your life has changed.
सो मेरी डॉटर है 5 year old.
Okay. क्या नाम है?
सनाया.
Nice.
तो वो शी इज़ अ पैंडमिक किड. सो जब 2019 में शी वॉज बॉर्न एंड इट वाज पैंडमिक स्टार्ट इन 2020 March. So she was 5 months old when pandemic started. So we were stuck in Istanbul. We could not come to India, and we had to deal me, my wife, and her small kid in your house, and nobody is there. Nobody can come. And at that time we didn't know what is COVID also.
Yeah.
क्या था पता ही नहीं किसी को क्या होगा टच करने से छूट फैल जाएगा या फिर क्या होगा. हाँ तो उसके चक्कर में किड आने के बाद सबसे बड़ी चेंजेस मेरे में आए. एक तो एक लाइफ में होता है ना जैसे आपको कुछ करके कुछ छोड़ के जाना है बच्चे के लिए. जैसे होता है ना जैसे आपके फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे आपका सपोज घर नहीं है. जैसे अब आपको लगता है कि हाँ मेरी सेविंग होनी चाहिए. क्यों? उससे पहले हम लोग घूमते रहे अपने साल में 3-4 ट्रिप लगा लिए बाहर के तो चल रहा. बट जब वो पैदा हुई उसके बाद हम लोग लगा यार कुछ है ही नहीं. क्या कुछ करना चाहिए या कोई सेविंग नहीं है कोई इन्वेस्टमेंट. ठीक इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं है एक छत नहीं है. उसके बाद ये सब स्टार्ट हुआ. वाई टू सिक्योर चाइल्ड फ्यूचर क्योंकि वो आपका आपके दोनों का एक अंग है. तो मुझे लगा कि यार मेरे माँ बाप ने मेरे लिए ऐसे ही किया था. उनके मतलब उनकी हैसियत नहीं थी कि वो एक कंप्यूटर लें पर उन्होंने किसी तरह उधार लेके कंप्यूटर लिया. और क्योंकि मुझे चाहिए था क्योंकि मैं उस टाइम कॉलेज में जाता था तो मुझे चाहिए था तो उन्होंने किसी तरह लेके दिया. अपने बहुत सी इच्छा मारी होंगी ऑब्वियसली मुझे पता है मुझे. तो ऐसे ही हम लोगों को मुझे आता है कि मुझे भी समझ में आता है कि उन्होंने कैसे किया और मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ. इसलिए मैं इंडिया वापस भी आया. मैंने कहा कि
आपने रिलेशनशिप वाले पॉइंट पे टच करा राइट. So how do you think like as a someone young IT professional or otherwise also and they are newly married, what's the most crucial piece of advice that you would like to give it to anyone, like in relationship, especially when there's a lot of work pressure, you try to strike the balance and all
हम्म
that. And if you look back, you definitely would have a lot of learnings, right,
जी जी
in your life.
जी
So,
जी जी
in the context of relationship, anything that you would like to highlight?
एक्चुअली सबसे डिफिकल्ट रिलेशनशिप होता है ना वो आपका हस्बैंड वाइफ का होता है स्पेशली इफ यू आर लाइक अरेंज मैरिज में अगर है तो
Okay.
बिकॉज unknown people from unknown background and some kind of you know it but don't know 20 years of everything so साथ में आते हैं and then you have to live together and then you are asked to live together and then they think that okay you will live happily ever after so this is a myth why I'm saying this it's not happily live after starting from day one you have to work for that so for example in my case I was in Turkey since 2007 and my wife joined me after marriage in 2016 so first time she was traveling out of India and मतलब उस जब आई तो उसके सारे उसके जो फ्रेंड्स थे सारे मेरे फ्रेंड्स ही हैं क्योंकि वो वहाँ पर काम नहीं करती है
Okay.
वो आई तो उसके जितने फ्रेंड बनेंगे मेरे थ्रू ही बनेंगे और बिल्कुल अलग बैकग्राउंड से है शहर में वाली बड़ी है मैं गांव में पढ़ा बड़ा था तो दो डिफरेंट टाइप के जब पर्सन मिलते हैं तो थोड़ा तो झगड़ा होता है बट एक चीज़ बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है मैं नहीं कह रहा हूँ झगड़े तो होते ही हैं पर रिस्पेक्ट नहीं जानी चाहिए इफ़ यू लूज रिस्पेक्ट तब आपका रिलेशनशिप नहीं बच पाता है प्यार का क्या है प्यार तो आता जाता रहता है बट वो रिलेशनशिप में रिस्पेक्ट नहीं होगी देन आई थिंक इट विल बी वेरी हार्ड इट विल बी डिफिकल्ट दैट रिलेशन विल बी लास्ट मेरे ख्याल से म्यूचुअल रिस्पेक्ट थोड़ा आपने छोड़ा वरना तो फिर टग ऑफ वार में तो एक ही बंदा जीतता है जो खींच लेगा वही जीतेगा थोड़ा सा छोड़ोगे तो फिर मतलब बच जाएगा रिलेशनशिप थोड़ा उसको छोड़ना पड़ेगा थोड़ा मैसेज छोड़ना पड़ेगा तो सबसे बड़ा मैंने तो यही सीखा है इट टुक अस वाइल 5 साल 4 साल वी वर्कड ऑन इट वी हैड टफ टाइम वी हैड वेरी गुड टाइम and frankly speaking when you grow in a relationship when you look back you only remember the happy times you don't remember the bad days because you learned out of it and you became a better person so
Do you first of all, like, how do you define the institution of marriage? First of all, is it still relevant? Because it's been there for since the advent of the civilization, and especially in Indian context,
जी
it is the thing, it is the institution, right?
जी जी जी
And I think ours is the only oldest continuously surviving civilization.
जी
Look at the other civilizations, all vanished.
right
So that means, and so do you think you mentioned one aspect is respect, which is the most important aspect for any relationship, and I was talking about the institution of marriage.
हाँ
Is it still relevant? I think this is one of the most beautiful gift from our civilization. Is there, but times have changed a lot. So how do you see like a marriage institution of marriage 200 years back, 500 years back, and now? What has changed?
पता नहीं मतलब मैं इस पर्सपेक्टिव से कभी देखा नहीं मैरिज को मुझे करनी थी बिकॉज आई वांटेड अ लाइफ पार्टनर बिकॉज एट सम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम आपके जैसे मेरे सारे कज़न सबकी मैरिज हो गई थी सबके तो in your 20s when you have friends who are all are married now you have cousins with whom you can hang around but after in 30s they are no more with you. I mean, you know, like in terms of like they cannot give you that much time. फिर सब लोग सेटल होने लगे तो फिर मुझे लगा कि मुझे भी होना चाहिए. एज ए मुझे रिलीजियसली मुझे मैरिज करनी है ऐसा कुछ मेरे वो नहीं था. पहले तो मतलब वैसे मेरी शादी तो 33 में हुई है. तो मैं फॉर इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड आई एम एनीवे लेट. तो मुझे लगता है तो हिसाब से मुझे मतलब वैसे कोई मेरे रीज़न नहीं था कि हाँ ये हमारे धर्म में है या फिर मुझे करनी चाहिए. मेरे माँ बाप ने मुझे कोई फोर्स नहीं किया. हाँ बट उनकी इच्छा थी कि मैं शादी करूँ. एंड वो नाउ आई एम मैरिड एंड आई थिंक इट्स अ गुड वे. आई मीन you don't realize in your 30 40s, but I think what all old people, you know, 50 60 में जाके लगता है कि यार एक तो होना चाहिए था.
Okay.
You have to find something to guide you. It can be, if you are not married, it could be something else, you know. It can be some maybe you are into spirituality, so that you don't need any other love.
Okay.
But for me, it was just I mean, kind of since everybody was, you know, everybody around me was married, and I thought this is something you should do religiously. I mean, it's not like something dharma, but something which has to be done.
Okay.
Also, my parents I mean, they wanted me to, you know, see married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, why I ask this question is I see people around in my small circles,
Yeah.
right? Whatever experience I have, whatever you know, people I have met in professional life, or
Ji.
what I see in my immediate circles. Married people, talking about married people, first of all, I see divorce rates are increasing. Okay. And also people are not happy somewhere with their relationships, with their marriages.
Because
They're on the-
expectation, na.
They're on the brink of some kind of divorce. I mean, people who are living together, but they are at the brink of divorce, or they are just showing that they are living together. They're actually not.
Yeah.
So I sometimes question the institute of marriage and its relevance in the present day's context.
जी.
So what's your perspective on that?
अब डाइवोर्स रेट मुझे एग्जैक्ट रेट का आइडिया नहीं है कितना है, बट आई थिंक इट्स गेटिंग हायर एंड हायर एवरी ईयर. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ, इन माय ओपिनियन देयर कुड बी more than one reason. It could be socio-economic, like economically it's very difficult. I mean, we are living in a very high inflation world right now, and again, expectations. After marriage, you should have a house, you should have a car, you should go for a vacation twice a year, you have a kid, kid education, he or she has to go to best school, blah 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 blah, and all that. So there are a lot of peer pressure,
Correct.
and there are a lot of things people like, for example, if you scroll Instagram, you see a lot of happy faces. And you know, and then you say, okay, the only way you can be happy is, you know, going around, and that you can do only alone. I mean, this is what I feel. There are I mean, there may be a lot of divorce cases in India, but I don't know if there is a study on the reason. Yeah. I mean, we are only talking about the percentage of divorce, but what's the real reason? Is it economic issues? Is it incompatibility?
Yeah.
Or is it just some other thing? It could be natural also.
Okay.
People don't match. This is okay. I mean, this is something we all face. We can always choose a partner,
Okay.
not the family.
Okay.
This is my opinion on that.
But you are saying how you navigate through is mutual respect is one important thing.
Gee, I mean, if you really want to, if both, I mean, it's not a one way. If both the parties want to, keep this relationship, there's the only way, and I feel the only way is to have a mutual respect and sacrifice a bit. Don't sacrifice your self-esteem, but sacrifice on few things, like which you are not used to of. Like for example, जैसे मैंने टॉवल छोड़ दिया बेड पे, तो दैट शुड नॉट क्रिएट अ फाइट. सिंपल एग्जांपल बता रहा हूँ. ऐसे मतलब ये तो जैसे इन्वेस्टमेंट डिसीजन हो गया आपका, तो आपके जैसे मेरे एक मेरी भी फैमिली है, शादी से पहले थी, उसकी भी फैमिली है शादी से पहले, तो फैमिली उसकी रिस्पेक्ट भी होनी चाहिए. ऑफ कोर्स देयर शुड बी अ बाउंड्रीज, बट एक म्यूचुअल रिस्पेक्ट होगी तो चीज़ चल जाती है. इवन सम टाइम आपको दूर आप जैसे आप क्या कहते हैं, डिफ़िकल्ट डेज आते हैं, लगता है कि यार क्या किया मैंने, गलती करी, बहुत बड़ी गलती कर दी, बट then again next day you are okay, and you are again wants to build upon that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. About its relevancy. Now, I would like to ask, what piece of advice you would like to give off to younger yourself when you were a teenager, and if you look back, what piece of advice you would like to give to that teenager, younger Shivam?
I mean, it could be regarding anything.
Anything.
Okay.
I mean, more towards deeper life aspects.
Right. So, I mean, listen to your parents.
Okay.
I mean, in terms of not like blindly, but to some extent they think they want better for you always.
Okay.
So I mean, most of the parents obviously they want better for their children, and start if you are not like if you are in a career, or if you are starting a career, start investing early.
Okay.
I would say that.
Okay. Okay.
And one more thing I would like to say is, like, it is okay to have to be naughty and to be a backbencher, but at the same time try to be smart,
Okay.
like because like as you said, I mean, as we were talking before this, so like people who are studious, always a front bencher, obedient kids, they struggle in their life.
They are more delicate. Okay.
People who are backbenchers, they are more open. Since उनके साथ ऐसा रहता है कि उन्होंने बहुत कुछ लाइफ में किया होता है.
I always give this example that a front bencher only sees the blackboard and the teacher, but a backbencher sees the whole class.
This is a nice observation. Yes.
He knows what everybody is doing.
हाँ जी. तो जैसे स्कूल में जो जैसे होता है आपके, जैसे मुझे लगता है कि मेरे में जो एक था कि आई कुड बी बेटर स्टूडेंट. मुझे हमेशा लगता था कि एक जैसे हमारा एक परफेक्ट था क्लास में, हो सबका होता है स्कूल में, एक परफेक्ट होता है, तो क्लास हेड होता है जैसे, तो उसमें मुझे लगता है, उस समय लगता है कि मुझे उससे जलन होती थी कि यार ये क्यों हमेशा बनता है.
Okay.
पर अब मुझे लगता है कि ये कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है एक्चुअली. सो वी कैन स्टिल डू इट. It doesn't matter how your school life goes, how your college life goes. You can still do it. You can still make it. So don't lose hope. So that's the advice. Start investing early, so that you can be free by your 40s. By the time you turn 40,
Okay.
45, because then you start thinking about life differently after 40s.
Okay.
Because you are at the age where you have crossed that mark, and you're now, you know, you you have almost learned like a lot of things in your life. You, by that time, most of the people are married, have kids, they have seen corporate life, they have seen work life, they maybe they have seen their parents suffering from any, you know, illness. They have seen a lot of things. So I feel by 40 45 you have a better view of your life, and you can see life differently, and you start to get the meaning of life. Not everybody gets it. I'm still struggling to find a meaning, but yeah, most of the people I think find it.
So another question for you. So when you say meaning of life, so how far, what you have understood about the meaning of life now what else you are looking for in your life?
I mean, meaning. I haven't understood the meaning of life right now.
Okay.
I'm just living the life what I'm like supposed to do. Like taking care of a family. I'm living somebody else's life maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
You're living somebody else's life, you're saying?
Somebody not else's life,
Like
but
as per the social norms.
Social norms, yes.
And
Yeah.
all that, okay.
But what is really mean to live in this earth?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Why we came?
Okay.
Why do we exist? And what's the meaning? I mean, I always think that, okay, I mean, I'm struggling this much. I'm like, I have a grudge on this guy, or you know, I have like, I'm trying to do something, I'm trying to achieve something, but when I'm gone from this earth,
Okay.
so-called earth,
Okay.
then what? I mean, maybe I'm not that. I don't know the life beyond this.
Okay.
People who are into spirituality, and you know, people who are into this kind of space, they know where we are heading to, why we are here. That's why you try to seek like different aspect of life. Yeah.
Awesome. So, talking about the legacy, as you told, like,
Ji.
we do not know how. Okay, you tell me. I mean, what's the legacy you want to leave behind? How people should remember you?
So I always wanted to be like my Nana ji.
Okay.
Why? Because so he came from Pakistan after partition,
Okay.
and we lost him in 2018. He was above 90, and not only he has like, he struggled a lot. He used to sell newspaper in the railway stations, and he lived his life like a king, you know, and like he did a lot of hard work. Not only he made for himself, but for other also. I mean, all of his sons, daughter, even his brothers, he helped everybody,
Okay.
and I see the respect. Whenever he goes, he has a respect. So I always, like, you know, I wanted to be like him. People respect me for not because I am elder or something, because of my work or whatever I do.
Okay.
So that's what I want to actually do. He is my role model.
Okay. So, in terms of helping your immediate circles, your family, relatives.
Anybody. I mean, it could be it could be anyone who need a genuine help, and if I am able to do it, I would like to do it.
Okay. Okay. So that gives you
It
the.
could be any help. It doesn't have to be monetary.
So that makes you happy, helping others.
Helping others.
Okay.
I like that. It brings the joy in me.
Okay. So how you are manifesting this these days with your all regular routine, busy routine? How are you doing something in that direction?
Manifesting?
like-
You mean giving?
This kind of passion of yours.
Yes, I do, but I don't disclose that.
Okay.
I do some kind of charity,
Okay.
and I help. I do donate to different groups. Time to time, I'm helping people who are in need. So it's something I'm doing unknowingly, knowingly. I mean unconsciously also, yeah, or consciously. I mean, this something like helping family is unconscious. You have to do it. Right?
So this activity makes you the happiest.
Yes,
Like
I like.
giving.
It's not that you. I mean, whenever I do, I at the end of the day you feel happy. Yeah, I did something good. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So at the moment, like anyway, like so you are doing something for your family, your relatives, and all that. So you are saying this itself makes you happy, or you are saying this is by default, this is your duty, but something else you wanna do.
I mean, this is something which comes as, I mean, not duty. I mean, as a like, I feel that okay, not it's not I'm obliged, or it's not somebody is asking me to do it. It's like something with the respect I do it. I mean, do it. But the greater things I want to do is like to, for example, to have an open kitchen for everybody,
Okay.
something like that, or maybe there are a lot of people who doesn't have a chat, for themselves, and they don't maybe eat one meal a day.
Okay.
So for those kind of people, I think that I can give them something. Since God blessed me with whatever I have, I should be giving back that. Yeah.
Tell me in one sentence that after you're gone, what people should say about you.
Um, of course, I want them to be talk about good about me, and I think usually it happens when all the grudges are gone when you are gone. So I think people always remember you. If you are a decent guy, then people will always remember you for your with good memories, not bad memories. I mean, you have to be like a really a nasty guy, something like that, to be remembered in that sense. Otherwise, decent guy or decent. So I think human.
Okay. So I have one more question.
Ji.
If I give you 1 extra hour every day, what would you like to do in that 1 hour? But right now we are 24 hours. If you
Yeah.
take the 25th hour as well.
I sleep for 1 extra hour.
Nice.
Because that's the only thing I'm not getting right now, the 7 hour 8 hour sleep, which I should be. So that's what I would
Okay.
do.
Fair enough. If somehow you come to know that you have a last 1 year left in your life, what changes will you make? What will you do?
It's a difficult question, of course. मतलब इसमें आपके पास 1 साल रह गया है, and
हाँ जी.
I think if I'm healthy, I'll travel.
Okay.
लास्ट ईयर में हेल्दी रहा तो मैं ट्रैवल करूँगा. एंड और जो बात थी सबसे बात कर लूँगा, जो मुझे अंदर अंदर कुछ भी है अगर मन में,
Okay.
तो वो बात कर लूँगा सबसे, बस.
Fair enough.
एंड और जो मेरा जो ऑब्वियसली जो मेन पर्पस जो है कि हेल्प करना जो भी है, जब क्या कहते डूइंग गुड फॉर अदर्स, वो करने की कोशिश करूँगा लास्ट 1 ईयर में.
Okay. Okay. And what are the places you would like to travel in that year?
I like to do hiking.
Okay.
So I have a plan to go to Machu Picchu in Peru.
Okay.
Although travel, everywhere you go is nice. People are nice. Wherever I can go, I'll try to go. It's not specific list.
Okay.
It's not in the order of okay, I have to go like this.
Okay.
It's just traveling, because since COVID, the travel which is quite hampered. We are not able to travel, especially after kid also. It's very difficult to travel with the kid. Yeah, if you don't have help,
Okay.
that's what.
Okay. Um, Can you give me 3 words that you find closer to or that defines you?
Simple,
Okay.
humble,
Okay.
curious.
Curious.
Yeah.
And right now at this age, what are you curious about?
I'm curious about. I'm always curious about at my workplace. I mean, whatever is it,
Okay.
curious. Uh, I mean, mainly work-wise, I'm very curious. Nowadays, I'm also very curious in spirituality as well, and learning more about uh, Indian history, how we, you know, how Hindu religion or it evolved, or like uh, what our values are. I'm trying to, I mean, little bit curious about that. It's not that I do daily practice on that, but I'm very curious. Believing in something, the very powerful and
Okay.
energy,
Okay.
or you can say it's a God.
Okay.
तो उनको समझने का, उनके 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 उन तक पहुंचने का कोई भी रास्ता हो, तो वो भी एक क्यूरोसिटी है.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
वो है.
Are you in a mode of complete surrender?
Yes, I am. Especially, as I told, I was not living in India for last 17, 18 years, and I was pretty religious because my mom, she's also religious. She does 2 time puja in a day, and she keep all the fast, and she used to take us to, all these pilgrimages like Vaishno Devi and
Okay.
all. तो तो हमेशा से एक फैमिली में वो एक माहौल रहा है. बट मैं जब बाहर गया तो फिर मैंने उससे थोड़ा डिटैच हो गया था.
Okay.
एंड और फिर जब लाइफ में जब आपके बहुत से चैलेंजेस आ जाते हैं, स्पेशली आफ्टर डॉटर, अब आपको समझ नहीं आता कि आपको करना क्या है. आपको लाइफ, अब आपकी एक एज आ गई है, 40 में आ गए हो, एंड फिर आपको लगता है कि अभी आपने लाइफ में क्या कुछ अचीव नहीं किया है अकॉर्डिंग टू यू. बट इफ यू लुक फ्रॉम समबडी एल्स लाइफ, यू हैव अचीव अ लॉट.
Okay.
दैट्स अ डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव. बट आपको लगता है कि सपोज आपने अचीव नहीं किया है, बट देन यू रियलाइज कि मैं क्या करूं. कोई आंसर नहीं मिलता है आपको, आप उसमें चक्र में घूमते रहते हो. बट देन आपको फिर लगता है कि एक ही सहारा है, और वो वहाँ है. तो फिर आपको और कोई हेल्प चाहिए नहीं.
Okay.
जस्ट सरेंडर,
Okay.
एंड देन यू सी द मिरेकल्स.
Okay.
हाँ, वही.
Interesting.
जी.
Interesting.
बिकॉज आप उसी को आप मैनिफेस्ट करोगे, उसी में मानते रहते हो, तो आपको उसी में बिलीव है. आप वो लगता है कि आप जहाँ जो भी हो रहा है उनके उनके जो कर रहे हैं वही कर रहे हैं, जो भी नहीं हो रहा है वो वही कर रहे हैं. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ हार्ड वर्क नहीं करना है. हार्ड वर्क चाहिए, आप सब कुछ करो, जो आपको सोशली जो आपको रिक्वायर्ड है वो भी करना है. बट एंड ऑफ द डे जस्ट सरेंडर.
Basically, you are saying that you can't control every situation, but you become more acceptable. You become more inclusive.
Yes.
You become more
A better way to
inclusive.
portray it. Yes, it's like I'm not saying just be a foolish and surrender and do nothing. Everything happen by like on its own. It's just surrendering means you now have a like a, as you said, like you just
More acceptance.
जो भी है ठीक है, जो हो रहा है अच्छा हो रहा है, and things will improve from there on.
Okay.
So ये surrender ही मतलब यही है.
So, tell me one thing. What's your greatest failure so far in life?
ग्रेटेस्ट फेलियर तो ऐसा कोई फेलियर है नहीं, सब लर्निंग ही थी.
Okay. So,
हाँ, कोई ऐसा कोई फेलियर तो कभी
tell me in those terms. So, what's your greatest learning?
लर्निंग मैंने एक तो ऐसा है कि ब्लाइंड ट्रस्ट नहीं करना चाहिए किसी पे.
Okay.
ये बहुत बड़ी लर्निंग है. इट कैन बी एनीबडी. आपके रिलेशनशिप में हो सकता है, आपकी फैमिली में हो सकता है. ब्लाइंड ट्रस्ट नहीं करना कभी, स्पेशली विद द मैटर ऑफ मनी. If the money is involved, then you should not like blindly trust anybody. अदर देन दैट एक और लर्निंग जो है मेरी जो है कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ के ऊपर है
Okay.
कि इफ यू आर hard working and good with people, and if you want to work as a team, then you can achieve a lot of great things. एक बहुत वो है, आपको हमेशा सीखना है, एक तो आपको एक क्यूरियोसिटी होनी चाहिए लर्निंग करने की, साथ में काम करने की, एंड अगर आपको कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स आती हैं आपको साथ में काम करने की, बिकॉज आई वाज लाइक fortunate enough to work with different cultures, people of different belongs to different culture, तो मुझे मौका मिला काम करने का उनके साथ, और मुझे देखा कि सबका एक ही तरीका है काम करने का. बट इफ यू आर वर्किंग इन लाइक communicating well, you can achieve very a lot of like you can reach higher goals. Yeah.
Okay. So can you please elaborate on, like, when you say communicating well, or you talk about communication skills?
जी जी.
Can you please talk about those parameters that you have in mind?
It's like I mean, you can be expert in like a lot of things. You can be IT expert. You can be very good mechanical engineer. You can be, I mean, good with whatever you study. But it's soft skills which really matters to navigate through corporate
Okay.
life
Okay.
or anywhere. I mean, even if in a relationship also with your wife, you need a communication skill.
Okay.
If you don't talk with your partner, with your friend, how he or she will understand what's going in your mind?
Okay.
Or so communication is which we ignored. We think that okay, we have to pass this engineering college, we have to do this, but soft skills are never taught.
Okay.
I mean, in schools. But I think they are most important. Because people, if you make them understand, most of the people understand what you're trying to say.
So can you give me one example from your corporate life that really helped you leveraging these kind of communication skills, and because of that you got some benefit?
I'll give you a recent example, like when I become manager. So I never tell that this is my team, they are working under me. I'll try to be friend with them. So I become their friend.
Okay.
And I communicate in that wavelength only, like friend zone.
Okay.
And I find it very useful. I mean, I thought because if you have a hierarchy structure, then the information doesn't flow in that way. So like they will hide something from you, or maybe they will feel little bit मतलब ज़्यादा आपको खुल के बताएंगे नहीं. तो आपको नहीं बोलेंगे कि ये हो रहा है साथ में, हमारा पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम क्या हो रही है. बट इफ यू आर फ्रेंड विद देम, देन यू कैन टॉक अबाउट डिफरेंट थिंग्स. काम चलता रहता है, काम होता रहता है. बट इफ यू क्रिएट एनवायरनमेंट, फ्रेंडली एनवायरनमेंट, कलेक्टिवली वी कैन डू मोर.
Okay.
नेविगेशन उस मैंने ये बहुत यूज़ किया है. कल्चरली अडॉप्ट करना बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. I mean, you can go to different country, but you have to learn how their culture is, how they are doing work, and don't अपना आपके जो learnings है उनको मत छोड़ो. आपके जो गोल्स बोल रहा हूँ, आपकी जो लर्निंग उनको मत छोड़ो, पर उनके साथ काम करने का तरीका जो होता है उनकी तरह भी आपको ढलना पड़ेगा. थोड़ा सा. ये नहीं कि आप पे चलेगा हमेशा, ऐसा नहीं होता.
So can you please elaborate more for our audience, like who are listening, or let's say 10 years of experience, 15 years of experience, and they are getting into more mid manager positions, more leadership roles they are aspiring for. So can you please give an example of this particular situation where you have learned something new, and when you are saying you become friendly, right? So at times I have also observed this happens, like when you become friendly with them, so definitely there are positive aspects of it, but and this is required, but at times this also happens, then people take different kind of advantage.
Right.
So how to tackle that?
Right. I mean, there are instances where obviously not this theory will not work every time.
Yeah.
But you have to keep a boundary. I mean, friend means is like not like just giving them a free hand to do whatever they want. It's something you keep a boundary. So see, boss, this is I mean, I listen to you all your problems, but you have to give me output. So this is what I feel. I work like that. It's not that I'm being bossy.
Okay.
Okay, I don't lead from front. I lead from behind.
Okay.
That's what I do. I'll give their space for their creativity, because I have reached there because of, I mean, whatever my achievement will be is because of them.
Okay.
Whatever they will do, it will be my output as well.
Yes. Yes.
So I have to give them a freedom
Okay.
to do whatever they want.
Okay.
Of course, I have keep a check, but and I'll keep everything in check, and I'll see if they're delivering correct or not. But in the end, whatever they deliver is my achievement.
Yes. Okay.
So I have to think in that sense.
Okay. Okay. So, in the corporate situations, have you ever faced bullying from someone at any point of time, or have you seen someone else facing
Yes,
that?
I never faced myself,
Okay.
but I've seen there was a girl in our team, and she was bullied,
Okay.
and so she used to feel obviously bad about it, and she used to share with me. And at that time also, I was just a co-worker with her. I could not raise much voice. That was my fault.
Okay.
But I used to console her. I mean, look, this is maybe they are not, maybe you can find some other job, or maybe you can talk to your manager, raise the voice, because she was not bullied by the manager. She was bullied by the co-worker,
Co-worker.
not the manager. So, but they are sometimes manager also bully.
Like demeaning the work?
Demeaning the
What
work,
kind of bullying?
or demeaning the work, not the co-worker they were body shaming her.
Oh.
Yeah, body shaming her. She was not a quick learner, so they were also bullying her for that. Okay, you are here for 6 months, you are not doing anything, all kind of stuff. Because everybody is not at walk on a same pace.
Yeah.
Everybody has its own like a speed of learning. So of course there is incorporate when it comes to output, it boils down to the profit and loss.
Correct.
So, but I think we could have done better with her. As a team also, we collectively failed her.
Oh.
And she has to leave a job, and then she faced a similar situation in elsewhere as well,
Oh.
because after that also we talked. She was bullied there as well. It could be a reason. I told her that maybe you are not doing what you want to. I mean, because she was doing the IT job just for the sake of doing it.
Okay.
Maybe she was not meant for that.
Okay. Okay.
And also bullying something which is a corporate only thing. I think it's also स्कूल में भी होता है.
Yes, yes.
हर जगह होता है bullying. आपके बच्चे में जब खेलते हैं तो वो bully करते हैं.
Yes, yes.
So I think there's also responsibility of parents, teachers,
Okay.
to not like give
Okay.
this.
Okay. So there is a different tangent to it also. So first, I would like to know from you about what this girl should have done differently to counter the bullying or to secure her place, and then we'll talk about the bullying mindset and what structural changes we can bring to stop bullying. Whether, first of all, there is a narrative also that bullying is important, that makes you tough. That is also narrative, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll talk about that. First, what this girl should have done differently. She left the job.
She left the job.
Maybe IT is not her forte, whatever. But skills comes next. First of all, let's say there are many people who can't afford to leave a job
Yes.
because entire family depends upon them, and if
Yeah, yeah.
that person is getting bullied, so what do you think, love? What that person should have done differently?
Uh, See, I mean, if you are at junior level, they are very limited way you can, you know, do it a lot of it. It has to come as a corporate culture. So culture has to be there. That nobody will be bullied. Who is bullying you will be fired. I mean,
Okay.
so those that kind of culture should not be promoted.
So this girl should have taken a stand.
She should.
Should have reached out to the HR.
Yeah, she reached out to HR,
Okay.
but since
Performance
these
issues.
these kind of performance issue is there, and there is no proof. There is no proof of bullying, right? You know, you don't have like a voice,
Exactly.
like camera or like what
Yeah.
is that in office inside, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have proof,
Okay.
and if you are getting bullied from your childhood also, I mean, I don't know about her, but then you have this, you know, you are not open to communicate also as well. So वो मुझे लगता है कि यार इसी की गलती है. क्या होता है यही फिट नहीं हो पा रही है. शी इज नॉट अ कल्चर फिट. शी इज नॉट अ हमारी टीम में फिट नहीं हो पा रही है.
Okay. So tell me one thing. Hypothetical situation: a person getting bullied, boy or girl, whatever, getting bullied, right? Directly bullied, not like politically in a delicate, subtle manner. Somebody is trying to demean her or him, but directly getting bullied in terms of that. Let's say, you know, people are sometimes taking a jibe on her or him, or passing some comments, or just trying to demean their position directly, right? And so that person, let's say, the whole family, he's the only bread earner for the family. So what they should do, they should keep on tolerating. As you said, you know, sometimes there is no evidence. Even you reach out to the HR and
Right.
nothing happens, right? So in such a situation, how they should navigate through?
So good question. कैसे नेविगेट करेंगे? I mean, उसको लगा कि जॉब चेंज करना है वाज द ओनली ऑप्शन. जॉब चेंज करने क्योंकि वो टॉक्सिक हो गया था, उसके लिए टॉक्सिक हो गया था वो जगह. उसको लगा कि यहाँ मैं सर्वाइव नहीं कर पाऊंगी, एंड नोबडी वाज लिसनिंग टू हर, एंड पीपल हु वांटेड टू हेल्प हर आर नॉट इन अ पोजीशन टू हेल्प हर. लाइक पीपल हु अंडरस्टैंड हर, लाइक आई वाज, मैं था कि हाँ मैं आई वाज अंडरस्टैंडिंग हर, बट मैं भी उस टाइम अपने 20s में था.
Right.
मुझे पता नहीं क्या करना चाहिए उस टाइम. मैं कितनी आगे बढ़ सकता हूँ. मैं भी अपने कैरियर में ग्रो करने की कोशिश कर रहा था. तो वी वर इन द सेम बोट. बट क्या क्या करना चाहिए? आई थिंक इफ यू आर मेंटली स्ट्रांग, सो मेंटली स्ट्रांग इज नॉट समथिंग you get, I mean, if you are financially well, it's not something, you know, it's not directly proportional. If you are financially well, you can be mentally strong. That doesn't mean that. So I think we should work on, like, you know, we should create from the school the mentally strong people.
Okay.
Mentally strong, you know, kids who can grow and becomes, you know, and go to corporate and don't see this. I mean, they will avoid this bullying, and maybe they will stand against them.
Okay. You mean more street smart people?
Yes, you can say that. Yeah,
Not so delicate.
street smart.
Who can actually respond
Right.
in their own language.
जी. या वो भी है, वो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. मेंटली स्ट्रांग होना बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. बहुत मेंटली स्ट्रांग होने से आप कैसी भी सिचुएशन होगी लाइफ में, यू कैन कम आउट ऑफ इट. आई मीन, आई विश दैट मैं, अगर आप बोला था ना यंगर सेल्फ होता था, हाँ वो एक ये भी ऐड कर सकता हूँ कि एक मेंटली स्ट्रांग हर सिचुएशन में अगर होता है. जैसे मेरे नाना जी मेंटली स्ट्रांग.
Okay.
आई डोंट नो आपको उनके अंदर में क्या क्या होता है, आई डोंट नो, बट बाहर से देखने लगता है कि हाँ, ही वाज मेंटली स्ट्रांग.
Okay.
He has faced so many situations throughout his life, starting from his younger age to up to the 90s. तो mentally strong होना बहुत important है. Then you can face, I think, any situation.
Okay. So, okay. So basically, every time leaving a job or switching a job is not a solution. You have to
नहीं.
take a stand there
Take a stand.
and try to change the situation, counter it.
जी, counter it. Counter it.
But you are not saying that tolerate it. We are not saying that.
No,
keep on tolerating,
no,
because
toleration
it's a
is-
very bad thing for your life.
Toleration will hamper your life only. It will hamper.
So first take a stand like she did.
Yeah.
Reach out to the HR, or maybe talking about it. Take a stand. But if still it doesn't work, then you may try to better to leave the job instead of just tolerating.
Yes,
So taking action.
taking action.
Either you stand, take a stand firmly.
Yeah.
Of course, you try to improve your work performance and everything, but you should not tolerate these kind of stuff.
Yeah. There will be repercussion, like as you said, if he or she is the only breadwinner, then there might be some gap. So maybe she'll not, he or she will not get paid for few months. But the next job where she'll go, I think that will be far better position
Right.
for her or him, to join.
Tolerating toxic situations doesn't make any sense.
No.
And at the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's not going to benefit you in your life.
No. Yeah.
So better to take a stand and try to counter. In that process, you will learn.
Yes.
You will become strong.
Yeah.
And take a switch.
Right.
There are whole world there to explore.
Exactly. Yeah, but I mean, just to like have a mentally, strong mindset. I think you can overpower this because I think people who are bullying you, they are also, maybe they are bullied. They were also bullied.
So that's an interesting thing that I have also observed. I completely agree with you. Most of the people are simply replicating what has happened with them.
Yeah.
So they were new to the college. They received a lot of ragging. So now they are ragging you.
Yeah.
It's just a norm. They have said.
Yeah.
They personally don't have anything against you, but innately they think, okay, fine, a junior has come, and when I was a junior, I was ragged. So this is my duty to rag this person,
Yeah.
because otherwise they feel incomplete. Because they don't want you to go through all the privileges, right? They have earned something hard,
Yeah.
so they want you to earn something
Yeah. So
in a hard way.
they are in much worse position. People who is bullying you is in a much worse position than you. If you think in that sense, maybe you don't. Sometimes ignorance is also bliss. So I'm not saying that ignore it to a level where you are like destroying your self-esteem.
Yeah.
But sometimes ignoring is a best bliss. Don't react to every comment. It should not matter to you.
Yeah.
But that comes to one more aspect. What I also learned from somebody said to me, if you have a set goal in your life, then you don't see right and left.
Okay.
Like for example, a horse, उसकी आप आंखों में बांध देते हो ऐसे करके,
Yeah.
वो सीधा जाएगा, कहीं आसपास नहीं जाएगा, कहीं नहीं जाएगा.
Correct.
तो हम लोग को भी लाइफ में ये चलता रहता है यार, कभी इधर कभी उधर कभी चलते रहते हैं, क्योंकि सेट गोल नहीं है, नहीं बना पाए या फिर नहीं समझ में आया कब करना है.
So one thing we learned is about the bullying mindset is, of course, they are simply replicating what has happened with them. They are simply doing it again for you.
जी.
Okay. So that is one thing. What other aspects you think are behind the bullying mindset? Especially in corporate, now people are grown up. They have their own families to run. They have their kids.
Yeah.
But I have seen people, in the age of 40s, even 50s, and they are involved in like this kind of college or childish level bullying, direct bullying to people.
I think it is kind of become like, मुझे लगता है कि वो लोग सबकॉन्शियसली करते हैं ये काम.
Okay.
वो एक नॉर्म बन गया है.
Okay.
जैसे कुछ चीज़ें होती हैं, जैसे आपको होता है ना, जैसे कि मैं घर आया हूँ तो अगर मेरी वाइफ वर्किंग नहीं है तो वही मुझे खाना परोसेगी. तो कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो आपको लगता है कि ऑटोमेटिक होनी ही चाहिए.
Okay.
जैसे अगर
सबकॉन्शियस में आ गया.
हाँ, वो लड़का है तो वो रो नहीं सकता. हाँ, ये सब चीजें हैं जैसे हो गया. तो बुलिंग लगता है कि जैसे बहुत जो people who are privileged, उनको लगता है कि मेरा bullying मेरा एक right है,
Right. Okay.
और मे बी उनको कोई स्ट्रिक्ट उनके अगेंस्ट में कोई स्ट्रिक्ट एक्शन नहीं हुआ। अगर उनको स्कूल, क्योंकि उन्होंने स्कूल में भी यही काम किया होगा, स्कूल में अगर टीचर उनको थप्पड़ मार देती तो वो अगर नहीं करती, ये कंटिन्यू नहीं करते, पर वो क्योंकि थ्रू आउट उनकी लाइफ में इग्नोर किया लोगों ने, उनको प्रिविलेज देगी, आप तुम कर सकते हो, दिस इज ओके, तो वो लोग करते रहते हैं। तो वो एक दिन जब आया था कि हाँ भाई आप किसी ने स्टॉप कर दिया, तो फिर आप वो समझ में आता है कि हाँ भाई ये गलत कर रहा हूँ मैं। बट इफ यू टीच देम this thing in very early age, then this will not pass through 20s or in your 20s or in corporate, because I don't think so any corporate culture will promote bullying. This is something comes naturally, coming from very early age.
Correct. And many people do it like, purposefully, due to their own insecurity.
Right.
When they see someone excelling or taking their place, or overshadowing them due to their excellence in the work,
Yeah.
and they do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm learning from you is like, take a stand, talk about it,
Yeah.
take it to the valid authorities
Yeah.
in your corporate, and if it doesn't work, if you see there is an excess at work, then better to leave that place. Do not need to tolerate.
Yeah.
There are much better places in the world.
Yes, and I mean, especially for the young parents who have young kids, give your child a positive environment and make them mentally strong, because these things will happen. We are human being, and people will try to because we are in situation like pyramid, so like only one person can be on the top. So people will try to pull you. So if you will feel bad, you will feel sometime low in your life, you feel sometime high in your life, you feel good, bad, so there are different emotions. But if you are mentally strong, then you can pass through, navigate through all these things. So apart from giving them the good education, it can be any field, computer science, or medical, whatever it is. Equally important is to create a mentally strong human being. That's what.
And one more
I'll try to. I'm trying to cultivate that into my daughter, but of course, I'm not a perfectionist. I also make mistakes, but I'll try to at least give her that.
because I have seen lot of potential, lot of lives are getting wasted just because of this, because they got bullied somewhere in their childhood or at some part of their life, and it destroys them. They become so shut for everything. So I was a mentor for a person, and he was like 15 years younger than me, and I was a mentor to a person, and that person was very shy, super talented, super studious person, but very shy, not opening up with people. He was not at all a person who would be speaking to so many people, and he was like sort of just doing their own work and all that, and but excellent person, and a very innocent person, studious person, but he was not getting promoted to various roles, right? And I was his mentor. Then when I dug deeper, indulged into deeper conversation with him, then he told me that in his school times he was bullied so much, right? And he was filled with so much of inferiority complex, जिसको हम हीन भावना भी बोलते हैं. And because for kids, it's home and school, that's their life. In a typical Indian middle class, which I can relate with, school, home, that's their world.
People take life because of they are bullied. People take their life because they are bullied so much. If it crosses that boundary, people can take life. They can get into depression.
Yes. So this person got into depression, and later on he left the job as well.
I'll give you a recent example. I don't know if you have heard about this video. Came from Bangalore Techie.
Yes.
He So he was bullied by his whole in-law family,
Yes, yes,
and even by the judge.
Correct.
You haven't taken a suicide yet. I mean,
Yes,
you haven't.
yes, yes, yes.
So then he was
Disappointing.
shocking, and everybody was laughing at him in the court, and so he has to take his life. He was
yes.
34,
Yeah,
a successful techie guy. I mean, these things can, if they cross the boundary, this can lead to
Correct.
fatal things. I mean,
correct.
you can go into depression. You
Yeah.
can take your life, which is, I mean, I don't think so you should take it, but maybe I don't know his at that frame of what's going on in his mind that time.
Yeah.
But there are examples, people do it. I mean,
So when I was talking to this person, and that person was so innocent, he didn't even realize that, so he was shunned for so many aspects of life just because of bullying, right? And the person didn't even know much terminologies like inferiority complex and all that, So when I was talking to him, I was also educating him, right? And that person, when I dug deeper, he said his parents never asked him about what is happening in the school, and he thought this is the normal stuff, and he never spoke about it, and it continued. And somehow it happened, maybe couple of teachers or however who were around, they didn't listen to him,
yeah,
right? And somehow he found that it's a complete nexus against working in his team, right?
yeah,
Maybe it's not entirely true, but that's his perspective
right,
that developed over a period of time.
yeah,
Because teachers were more friendly with the people who are bullying him for some reason,
yeah,
and this happened, and this person was completely shut down from many aspects of life.
yeah,
And when he was there in the corporate world, he struggled a lot to face the world.
right,
So this is happening, and I see a lot of people who are, and let me give example of boys. I've seen this trait in boys a lot. They are so much of shying away talking to someone because they got bullied. Some person, some friend, senior have taken a jibe on them.
yeah,
मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं, कुछ भी कर रहा है तो या कुछ भी. So they completely stop doing this. They completely shut down,
yeah,
and they can't do anything incredible in their life. So I think this is one major crime that we are doing against humanity, against life. But it is there and nobody talks about it.
knowingly we are doing it.
And it has become a norm.
Yeah.
Like, nobody is talking about. People are talking about it, but not in a very urgent mode. Because I clearly see there are a lot of people. If such things have not happened with them, they would be doing something incredible. Genius people, excellent people. So, what do you think that one reason, one thing structurally that we can do, maybe at the school time or the college time or the corporate, that we can do to resolve such issues? At least a baby step.
I think it's a place where the bullying starts. We should stop there only. I mean, and I think it starts at the early age. For example, if there is a small fire in a jungle, if you don't stop it, it can expand it can destroy the whole jungle. So I think if you destroy then and there, then this could, we can have a better place to live. So I think at a very early age, it could be starting at home. Parents, sometimes parents also bully their kids. Yeah, like for example, look at this neighbor kid. क्या कर रहा है, देखो वो कहाँ पहुँच गया, तुम क्या कर रहे हो? This is also bullying, right? अब वो देखो कितना अच्छे नंबर लेके आ रहा, तुम क्या लेके आ रहे हो? ये तो मेरे साथ भी हुआ है क्या? तो then you have okay, हमेशा कंपेयर करते रहते हो आप. फिर आपकी लाइफ क्या होती है, कहाँ कंपेरिजन में जाती है. अरे यार ये तो यहाँ चले गया, मैं यहाँ हूँ. कंपेरिजन. तो वो एक, अब सपोज आप फेल हो गए, बाकी सब बच्चे आगे चले गए, पीछे रह गया तू, तेरी लाइफ बर्बाद हो गई. I mean, आप जस्ट 15 साल के हो, आपकी लाइफ कैसे बर्बाद हो सकती है? You still have a whole life to live, right? You can still make it, and there are examples of people who have made it.
Correct.
I mean, one failure doesn't mean that you are a complete failure.
Correct.
So I think bullying, specifically if you're talking about bullying, bullying should be stopped then and there.
That and there.
It should be identified, should be punished, and then I think it will be stopped. I mean, it will not stop like immediately, but I think gradually, when people try to understand it, it has to come from the house as well. Right now, your home, it has to go deeper. It's not only the क्या कहते हैं, सिर्फ स्कूल की जिम्मेदारी नहीं है, सबकी जिम्मेदारी है. कलेक्टिवली वी हैव टू डू इट.
So parents should be more vocal and parents should be more involved with their kids.
Yes.
Talking what is happening.
Right.
And try to understand the root cause.
हाँ.
And at times maybe parents also need training on parenting.
Yeah,
at
counseling.
Times, especially in these days. Yeah, counseling.
Right.
When we are living in nuclear families, I think this is one of the important aspects that parents also need counseling.
Yeah.
How to be with their kids.
Right.
Because I see like we are brought up in joint families and all that, so there's so many people around it from different age groups, and people have been talking to so many people from different age groups, and they are also keeping a vigilance on them. So it's a very different environment.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
in nuclear families, sometimes as we all know, we feel lonely most of the times.
Yes, right.
And we have not created social equivalents of our nani, dadi, bua. We have not created any social these days, like in urban societies. There is no equivalent.
है ही नहीं.
There is no equivalent. There is a void.
हाँ, है ही नहीं, क्योंकि वो आप
There is a void.
Nobody can fill that.
Yeah.
आप जितना भी आप AI ले आइए या फिर आपका सोशल लाइफ आपके कंप्यूटर में, आपके लैपटॉप, सॉरी मोबाइल में, you cannot replace that human touch. आपकी जो लर्निंग्स जो थी आपकी ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स से पेरेंट्स,
हमारे बहुत सारे अच्छे मेमोरीज उन्हीं के साथ हैं. बेस्ट ऑफ द मेमोरीज तो उन लोगों के साथ ही है.
एग्जैक्टली. तो आप वो कब रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकते आप. मतलब इसलिए आई थिंक जॉइंट फैमिली में पता नहीं आजकल मैं तो कभी जॉइंट फैमिली था नहीं कभी. मैं तो हमेशा अलग ही मतलब रहे थे, क्योंकि पापा की जॉब बहुत ही डिफरेंट लोकेशन में थी, क्योंकि जहाँ फैक्ट्री थी वो अलग, बहुत ही अलग लोकेशन में थी. तो पर हाँ, साथ में दादी रही हैं, तो अच्छा लगता उनके साथ, अच्छा लगता था. तो मतलब उनके साथ कभी वही हम लोग को खिलाती थी, उनके हाथ के पराठे खाते थे. तो उनसे मतलब छुप छुप पैसे मांगना, ये सब चीज़ें थी उस टाइम. हम लोग मिस करते हैं ऑब्वियसली. अब चाहते हैं कि बच्चे भी ऐसे करें ऑब्वियसली. हाँ, सही है.
One of the greatest blessing one would have if they would have their grandparents around, नानी side, नाना जी हो या दादी दादा जी हो. I think that's the one important question I would like to ask to you is, if you ever get a chance to meet any historical person, like a person who has left the earth, who would be that person and what would you ask?
I mean, जैसे बताया, मैं अभी थोड़ा स्पिरिचुअली थोड़ा ज़्यादा ग्रो कर रहा हूँ. मतलब कोशिश कर रहा हूँ मैं अपनी स्पिरिचुअल ग्रोथ को बढ़ाने का. तो उसमें अभी हम लोग एक गुरुजी को मानते हैं. वो शिव जी का अवतार है. एंड मैं उनसे मिलना चाहूँगा, पूछना चाहूँगा. वो नहीं है, कह रहा हूँ, अब उन्होंने चोला छोड़ दिया है. तो मैं उनसे मिलना, पूछना चाहूँगा कि मतलब लाइफ का पर्पस क्या है, क्योंकि हम लोग जो अभी ये जो जी रहे हैं वो तो नहीं है. दिस इज नॉट द ओनली पर्पस. आई फील वी केम हियर फॉर समथिंग बिग. एंड इस दुनिया के जाले में हम लोग फंस के वो भूल जाते हैं कि हम लोगों के असली में क्या करना है, किस लिए आए हैं. इस लाइफ टाइम में वो कर पाऊंगा नहीं पाऊंगा, या नेक्स्ट लाइफ टाइम में, मुझे ये पता करना है बस. उनसे मतलब ये लाइफ का पर्पस क्या है, रियल पर्पस, नॉट लाइक घर लेना, गाड़ी लेना, ये करना वो करना. रियल पर्पस क्या है, मेरी सोल का पर्पस क्या है. मतलब मेरा फिजिकल नहीं, बॉडी उसका नहीं, मेरे सोल का पर्पस क्या है.
Okay, fair enough. Good. Other question, if you would like to say something to our audience, anything.
जी. मैं एक चीज़ बोलना चाहूँगा. मैं जहाँ से जहाँ से मैंने स्टार्ट किया था और जहाँ मैं आज हूँ, मतलब मैं ये नहीं कहता हूँ कि मैं बहुत कुछ अचीव कर लिया है, बट जो मैं आज जो जितना कुछ भी अचीव किया है वो मुझे लगता नहीं था कि मैं कर पाऊँगा। और मेरे लिए सिचुएशन इतनी वो नहीं थी, मतलब स्मूथ नहीं थी, और आपका जैसे सर्कमस्टांसेस इतने स्मूथ नहीं थे, बट आई थिंक परसेवरेंस एंड हार्ड वर्क, आई मीन आप अगर आपका कंटिन्यूस रहेगा फॉर लॉन्ग रन, यू कैन अचीव एनीथिंग, you can reach anywhere. I mean, and there is no age to do it. You can start as early as 20, in your 20, or as late as in your 40s. You can achieve anything. It's just आपको थोड़ा सब्र रखना है, patience with hard work and perseverance. Sorry, perseverance is something which patience. So, but hard work रखोगे and अपने 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 अंदर से आप ट्रूथफुल रहो, बस अपने आप से झूठ मत बोलना कभी, वो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है।
ओके।
क्योंकि आप दूसरों से कभी कभी झूठ बोल लेते हैं, आप इंसान है हम लोग, कभी हो जाता है, झूठ निकल जाता है, बट आप अपने आप झूठ बोलोगे ना, फिर आप मतलब आई थिंक कुछ क्योंकि अपने आप से इंसान झूठ बोल नहीं पाता है, पता है इसको मैं झूठ बोल रहा हूँ, वो आपको पता है इसको अंदर से क्या चाहिए, तो इसलिए बस यही बोलना चाहूँगा कि यू कैन कहीं से भी आप कहीं पहुँच सकते हो विद योर हार्ड वर्क एंड कंसिस्टेंसी, दैट्स इट।
थैंक यू सो मच सर, यही था हमारा पॉडकास्ट आज का। थैंक यू फॉर शेयरिंग ऑल द स्टफ।
आपने मुझ जैसे आदमी को ऐसे एक चांस दिया।
बिल्कुल, बहुत ट्रांसपेरेंटली ऑनेस्टी, आप में बहुत जेन्युइनिटी है
जी।
सो थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू।
नमस्कार।
नमस्कार।